Hey guys, this is a random off-topic, abnormal video that I was just thinking about and I figured might be interesting for you guys. People for nearly a century have loved Batman and Superman. The brilliant, orphan, rich, genius detective, master of many martial arts, acrobatics, multidisciplinary in many fields of science and research, using all of that body, financial, and brain power to fight crazy madmen and attempt to end crime, which never actually seems to get better, just worse and worse. The all-powerful alien orphan raised out in the middle of the sticks, raised to be the corn-fed, idealist, real American who never gives in on his principles for truth, justice, and the American way against more and more powerful aliens and metahuman attackers. However, over time both have seen a decline in both enjoyment and believability. Superman had his decline in popularity starting in the 90s when Gen X generation began to view Superman as no longer interesting and overly idealistic. Someone they couldn't relate to. He was too perfect. He never wavered on his ideals. He was inclusive and had great power and never abused it. He promoted the ideal of the benevolent dictator. He was viewed as naive and childish. Many libertarians viewed him as an ideal representation of big government. Superman is a utopian ideal, a hero of the baby boom. What we could and should be, but the lack of faith in humanity allows us to find him unbelievable. Batman, on the other hand, has maintained himself for being much more believable. The ultimate human with dark brooding, fighting the battles, needing patched up constantly after bloody battles, wrestling with morality, pain, grief, and loss. Perfect for that Gen X mindset of cynicism, frustration, go-it-alone, and gothic mindsets. It wasn't until the economic crash that Batman began to lose some of his believability and relatableness. Billionaires being good became less and less believable, and his entire model for fighting crime has been pointed out as being completely ass-backwards. While the Wayne Foundation does give money to a lot of charities, science shows the best method for fighting crime is to work hard to restructure the economy, increase education, and reduce income inequality. Education in Batman just seems to create supervillains, as nearly every one of his enemies has a PhD. Batman is viewed by many as a promoter of libertarian ideals. Work alone, trust the rich, take the law into your own hands, government and law are incompetent, only rely on yourself. Trust people, but always have a backup plan to take revenge if they dare double-cross you or let you down. Batman is a dystopian ideal, a hero of Gen X. He is a hero in spite of his entire unbelievable premise. I still enjoy both characters, as many do, but there's a reason why they are more and more difficult to relate to. There is also a reason for the rise of other heroes in the DC universe, and Marvel is doing so as well. Wonder Woman, a female version of Superman, but with the warrior grit of Batman, the confused naivety of an immigrant, but with the power to stand up for what she believes. The Flash, a normal working-class kid given the ability to do what can be done to make the world better, always full of hope in spite of constant setbacks. Nightwing, next-generation Batman, without all the hang-ups and angst of the last generation. A team leader, collaborator, and strategist, full of hope and humor while having the best grasp on how reality works. Green Lantern, a cocky, fearless hero that can do anything so long as he has the will and imagination to do it. Green Arrow, an old idealist hippie full of his own flaws. Harley Quinn, because she's batshit crazy and abusive relationship, is cool. Aquaman, because he lives in a pineapple under the sea. Okay, I don't get why some of these are considered cool. But they seem to better represent the diversity, smaller subgrouping, and mindset of the new millennial generation than either Batman or Superman. As the millennials make them their own, allowing them to come out from under the shadow of the capes of the world's finest, one wonders what Gen Z will feel represents them as the future progresses. Or maybe there will be so much variety, no DC superhero will get higher billing over anyone else in the future. Hey there, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw from my channel, please subscribe and donate to my Patreon. If you have evidence to counter what I say, please provide it. If you would like to see what I was doing with this channel 5 years ago, please click the links on the screen. Thank you so much.